will become the sum total of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's just going to happen. Thank you, Robert Kiyosaki. So if you don't like what you see, you need to change those people. You got to get another group of people around you, right? John Maxwell always talks about if you're the lead dog in a group, you better get another group. The constant quest to surround yourself with wise people is so powerful, and to not let yourself fall into, here we're talking about, because somebody says they're a believer or whatever it is, don't just give them carte blanche to your life, because there's a difference in following Jesus, learning and understanding what he taught, his lifestyle. Big difference in saying, oh yeah, I believe in Jesus. But then look at the fruit of their life. What are they doing? If you just followed them around all day, what would you see? Maxwell, another piece of wisdom that he shared. Don't ask a person what they're all about. Just look at their schedule. See
Yeah.
how they spend their time. People's personal behavior can be different than what is behind the scenes. For the lips of the adulterous woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is bitter as gall, sharp as a double-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps lead straight to the grave.
Ew.
Ooh,
Ah.
got to be careful out there.
Oh, yeah.
People can present one way, but lead you down a path. So it's all about being aware. Next, are you a churchgoer or are you living for Jesus? You can know all the scriptures, you can show up, you can be in Bible studies, you can do all this stuff. And that's all good. Not really. If you're not taking the action and following Jesus, modeling it, and your life is the fruit of that, a person's heart will be revealed by their words and their actions. I've come a long way, even in the last year and a half, with my actions and reactions to things. Hey, Tim, how are you, brother?
Hey, Tim.
I'm just in the middle of the riff. You can join in as we go. This isn't a bad thing or a good thing. It's just the real thing. If I catch myself reacting in a certain way to something external, I just look at me. I'm like, well, that's my heart. Something in me that's making me react that way. Got nothing to do with them. It's all about me. People presenting themselves as Christians, but not really following Jesus. And it was someone can attend church every week, small groups, tithe regularly, but doing those things for show, not genuine love of Jesus. People in church not following Jesus in relationship with him. And the reminder in this devotional was Judas. After seeing all the miracles, his heart still chose dollars over Jesus. So if Judas could fall prey to that and still go for money, I mean, it can happen to anybody. I know people now that, oh, woe is me, I have to work this job because I need money.
Judas was not that different from a lot of the people who hung around Jesus, in the sense that the primary motivation was worldly kingdom, power now. And so that was all about status. Money was a part of that. I don't really know that the money was as important to Judas as it's often been portrayed. What Judas wanted was to be on the inside of the new ruling power, the new ruling elite. And he saw all of Jesus's power and his magnetism, and he said, God, this guy's got it. Yeah. I want to get on his bus. But as many have learned, Jesus was not up to that kind of a game. He said, my kingdom is not of this world. And when Judas really saw that, he's not going to do it, he was just so discouraged. But the thing that's interesting is after he betrayed him, he repented. I mean, in the sense that he really he went back. He said, here's your money. I don't want your money. This guy's innocent.
Yep.
And they said, well, too late now, buddy.
That's right.
Yep.
And then now he's stuck with, I don't have the worldly kingdom. I betrayed my friend who really was the truth and really was the Messiah. I don't got anything. That's when he went out, hung himself. I don't got anything. It's such a tragic tale, man.
It's a litmus test I use on me. Anything that I hold on to in this world is a display of my faith in Jesus. So if I think, oh, this life, I'm afraid to die, and I gotta, well, I've got eternal life. So I always start there. And so if any, oh, woe is me creeps in, then I'm like, oh, What am I still holding on to in this world? If sinful men entice you, do not give in to them. That's from Proverbs 1:10. Same way, there's people that are chameleons out there, men and women, that you got to just be so careful. God won't withhold a good thing from us as we walk upright in any area of our life. Psalm 84:11. So how does that play out in your life? In my life, I always take 100% responsibility. If I don't have a good thing going on in my life, in whatever major purpose area of my life it is, then I look at me and I'm going, I'm not upright in some area of my life, because God would not be withholding anything good if I was upright. These things, I always apply them to me and live that way, and then share. I don't tell somebody else, well, you're probably not living upright.
Right.
Oh, I know you. Oh, this is going on over there. Well, are you living upright?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, very judgy.
Yeah. And I'll just share one more thing, and then I'll let you guys riff a little bit. Psalm 119:125. I am your servant. Give me discernment that I may understand your statutes. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Look for discernment from God. We're in his will, and I've gone through some learning here that whether I'm single or not, I'm going to be totally satisfied and content. But I want to know God's will. Jesus didn't have a home. He went from place to place to place to place to place, doing his Father's work. I gotta go. We gotta go. Can't stay here. But Jesus, there's lots of people here. Nope. We got to go to the next place. That's my Father's work. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Subscribe with the notification bell to receive regular updates. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button to see more like it. Comment down below. This can be with questions or answers to a question you ask. And we will see you next time on the journey from isolation to community, where the next step beyond is freedom.